This feels really normal and good. How terrified would you be, Pat, if you came home at night and I was just sitting on the couch like this?
Yeah, like you're not relaxing at all. You're just watching.
I love this. Well, good evening, my good bitches, and welcome back to another edition of a video. Yes, that's right, on this little corner of the internet. Well, we've gone and done it now, haven't we? We've made it to the second month of this relentless timeline, which means it's time for a new body challenge. That's right, my sweet internet babies. I knighted 2021 as the year of the body, which means that every month of this year, I will be cultivating something new or different or good for my body. Did you hear that? Me. The person who simply hates change. I'm willingly going to try to change something about my body. My body, the most stubborn flesh bag this side of the Mississippi. And this month we are going to be doing something that is actually quite triggering for me. This month I am relying on tech to help me fix my posture. What does that mean? Wait, let me explain. I don't know, maybe it's because I don't necessarily subscribe to the Church of Good Posture. Ooh, just because I stand up straight, that means I'm a stand-up person. Fuck that. Just so tired of the man telling me how to live in my body, you know? Like, I'm not in the military or something. If I want to slouch because I'm cold or I'm tired of the bullshit, like, that's my prerogative. Like, fuck off. Let me live in my body, you know? I'm already 7 inches taller than everyone else anyway. Like, I can't stand up straight and maintain eye contact with you anyway. That's just not even possible. So just why doesn't everyone just stop telling me how to live in my body? What?
Many unbearable hours later.
No, you're right. I've been conflating good posture with other messages I've gotten from society about my body, and so I've rebelled against it, ultimately self-sabotaging my own development. I see it now. I see it now, thanks to you. Wow, a real breakthrough. CBT, my guy. Anyways, like I said, I'm a willful little bitch who doesn't like change. And if I'm actually going to be fixing my spine, I think I'm gonna need something more than just a posture corrector bra and some good intentions. If I'm going to be writing the script this video, I might as well correct my posture. Can you put this on my back?
Yeah, I totally wasn't just slumping backwards in my chair like some sort of degenerate gamer.
I'm becoming a cyborg. Is it on?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, so I bought this thing on the internet called an Upright Go. It's their second model, and it comes with necklaces, weighted necklaces that you use so it falls on your back. What it does, it records all the movements that in positions it's in throughout the day. And so if you're like slouching for 15 seconds, it will buzz inevitably. And then it tracks my movements in its little app form. Now the app looks like this, and it gives me a couple sets of data points. It tells me an up time, which is essentially the amount of time that I spend standing up straight throughout the day. Now it sets arbitrary goals. So like for the first day, I have to do it for 10 minutes. For the next day, it's 15 minutes. It also gives me a grade based off of how much time I spent slouching versus how much time I spent standing up straight. And that grade is like on a 1 to 100% basis. I have it. Time to start wearing it. So I've been wearing this thing. It's buzzed a lot of times. I really thought I was like, oh, once I get used to this, I don't only have it buzzed twice. No, that's not true. I overestimate the amount of effort that I'm willing to give towards a challenge. This is gonna be way harder than I thought. I'm gonna need my entire environment to help me reach this goal. Luckily for me, I have sort of a smart home, this handy dandy posture corrector tracker, and a friend named Chris. So as a programmer, have you ever had like a client come to you asking for tech to mitigate a certain behavior of theirs?
You can use smart systems to kind of control for different things, but I think you're talking about things like, self-improvement and kind of behavioral modification stuff. You were doing that posture thing.
I got it right here, Chris. Right there. Upright Go.
How's that been going for you?
I have been standing up straight for all afternoon. I just checked my upright score, and turns out I have a 68% upright percentage for today, it's very triggering for me as somebody who was a teacher's pet, loves to be the best, and isn't competitive at all. This is very distressing. I was not prepared for how much it would be buzzing me. At one point when I was working, my AirPods cut out, my screen flashed, and I got buzzed at the same time. I'm feeling like a cyborg. It's just, it's just different. I don't know if I like it just yet. It's okay. I just got home from an appointment. It's like the hour before dinner time, and I'm usually like a little anxious because I'm like, what am I gonna make for dinner? Blah, blah, blah. But now I don't have to be. The decision is made for me. I'm so excited that I don't have to think. On that confession, friendos, I gotta take a second to talk to you about our sponsor today, Green Chef. If you like things automated, then you'll freaking love Green Chef. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle. Everything is handpicked and delivered right to your door, so you don't have to think about what you're eating for dinner every night. Another reason why I love Green Chef is because it's the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of its direct carbon emissions and plastic packaging in every box. So if you need a little help in the kitchen, either you're learning to cook or need more time in your life, Green Chef is the meal delivery service that you don't have to feel guilty about. With dishes for a variety of lifestyles, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto, you really can't go wrong. Go to greenchef.us/90devin and use the code 90devin to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. I mean, we're at home, we are cooking for ourselves a lot. Green Chef is kind of a no-brainer. What do you recommend that I do if I want to create an environment that reinforces this decision to have a better posture?
You could give yourself a reward system. I'm always on the side of positive reinforcement, not negative. The thing about negative reinforcement is it really just creates a learning opportunity.
My goal is to create like 2 or 3 options that go off in each category, negative or positive, that surprise me, that take me out of what I'm doing. So how would we logistically do this? Do I need to buy a trigger button?
I think you're going to enjoy that, sitting there, being able to slam a button.
And then I feel like we need to get like one of those cat food dispensers that just like drops a couple chocolate chips in the tray.
If it's positive. Well, I also was thinking about the vibrator idea. I feel like that would be something that would be super positive, right?
Absolutely. The way you would do positive reinforcement is you would have some sort of timer that you're resetting, almost like in chess. And so if it's been 2 minutes and you haven't had a buzz, you haven't hit the timer, the ding goes off, go ahead and give yourself a treat. And then you increase the time from 10 minutes, 20, 30, and you increase the treat a little bit as you go. So that way 4 hours is worth it a little bit more.
Now, the question of like the 3 negative effects and then 3 positive effects. How do we decide which one is which? Should I know about them? I probably shouldn't. That should be a conversation between you two so that when I push that button, I don't know what effect is going to happen.
It sounds possible, yeah. Once we've got a little program that can send out commands to the smart home, then we just randomize through those commands.
This is making me hungry.
Making me hungry.
Well, you got to earn it. Sit upright. 30 seconds.
Okay, so here's the plan. The first week of February is really our pre-pro. My IT boys are gonna scheme and come up with a pool of automated actions that are gonna be triggered the moment that I slouch, as well as a pool of rewards that I'll get every time that I reach my uptime. On the first week, I will also wear my upright go-to so I can track all of my movements and kind of set a control for the month. Now, the second week of February, Pat and Chris are going to expose me to the consequences of my actions. And I assure you, my sweet internet friendos, I am not going to like it. Now, Valentine's Day kicks off our third week, and it's a good thing that it does because that's our positive reinforcement week, which is a good thing because that means it'll include some kind of chocolate dispenser or a buzz from a vibrator. I don't know, I'm a simple woman. So that's it. How does a person grow taller? Well, you stand up straighter. You'll grow inches instantly. How am I gonna be able to train my body to do this? Well, there's an app for that. Wish me luck, sweet internet babies. I'll see you next week.